Thank you, Senator Inhofe and Senator Reid, for calling this very important hearing as quickly as possible so that we can start to address these issues and find solutions for our service members and their families. This hearing will rightly begin with the testimony from military families. We will hear the stories of toxic mold, lead paint, pest infestation, and other health risks present in their homes. We will hear how these terrible conditions are harming the health of our military families, and we will hear about the long-term consequences they're actually having on their children. We will also hear about contractors and their military partners completely failing our military families and not responding to the crisis in an adequate or timely way. It's yet another example of corporate profits coming before the health of our military families. The committee has received dozens of testimonies from families beyond what we will hear today on our first panel. The nonprofit Military Family Advisory Network has compiled the stories of many of these families and concluded that, quote, the concerns of families are ignored and families are expected to tolerate these conditions. This is completely unacceptable. In most cases, it's not just a single exposure to mold spores or lead-based paint that causes health issues or birth defects, but rather the sustained exposure over many weeks and months. There should have been a prompt and professional response to the initial call for help. We should have been able to avoid this situation. For example, the committee received testimony from a family in Oklahoma with 5 children that not only suffered long-term health problems because of black mold, but put themselves in tens of thousands of dollars of personal debt trying to remediate their situation. Yet the company apparently tried to hide the problems from the family. A family in Texas called their management company when they found mold following the mother's hospitalization. The company sent an unqualified technician who failed to diagnose the problem. The company refused to send an expert to test for mold. When the family paid out of pocket for their own inspection, which confirmed the presence of mold at dangerous levels, the company denied the request for reimbursement. That family continues to experience health issues today. When a family in my home state of New York noticed the uninhabited house connected to theirs flooding from a water leak, their management company shut off the water and told them not to worry. When their walls started to buckle from water damage, the company told them, quote, the house was settling. When bubbles formed on their ceilings, they were told it was just humidity. In order to move from the residence, the management company required a letter from a doctor attesting to the family's health issues. Adding insult to injury, the company ultimately denied their claim for all the personal items and furniture that had to be destroyed due to mold. When a family from New Orleans detected mold in their house after experiencing health issues, the management company did not believe them and did not test or remediate. When the pregnant mother's OBGYN requested mold testing and duct cleaning after becoming concerned that the mother could lose her child, the management company scheduled the work and then canceled it. They said they were not responsible for resident health. The family paid for their own test, which revealed 6 types of mold in the house. That family and that baby continue to experience health issues today. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for the time.